This video presented by Manjunatha Javaji, teacher of English, Srimati Indira Gandhi Residential School, Kalkeri, Hangal Taluk, Haveri District. Please like and support this video. For more videos, subscribe my YouTube channel MJ Smart English. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hi everybody. Shall we go about today's lesson? Shall we start the poem, The Gymnastic Clock? Dear children, before going to start the poem, here is an activity for you. You have to listen the poem once or twice, then afterwards you have to fill in the blanks. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆ ಇದೆ. ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಯವನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೇಳಿದ ನಂತರ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳನ್ನು ತುಂಬೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಒಂದು ಈ ಪದ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಲಿಸನ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ. Shall I start the poem? Are you ready? The little spider crawled down the wall by using its web, so it wouldn't fall. It crawled to the bottom and back up again, then thought to himself, what a fine game. So he called his friends to join the game, and they played all day till night time came. And when they had finished, they went off to bed and left all the wall covered over in web. Shall I once again repeat? Okay. The little spider crawled down the wall by using its web, so it wouldn't fall. It crawled to the bottom and back up again, then thought to himself, what a fun. So he called his friends to join the game, and they played all day till night time came. And when they had finished, they went off to bed and left all the wall covered over in web. Okay, I hope you have listened it carefully. Okay, next, fill in the blanks. Dear children, how many words do you remember? Did you observe the rhyming words? Okay, then write your answers. I hope you have done a good job. Answers are web, fall, fine game, friends, came, bed, web. Out of 7 who have done more than 5, they are good. Well done, my children. Let me start the poem Gymnastic Clock. Are you ready? This poem is written by Mary Caroline Davies. Dear children, first we know about the poet. Mary Caroline Davies was born and educated in California. In 1918, she published The Drums in Our Street, a book of war poems, and in 1919 brought out a collection of her poems under the title Youth Riding. Miss Davies has also written several one-act plays, one of which, The Slave with Two Faces, has had successful presentation. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇವರು ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಫೋರ್ನಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಫೋರ್ನಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ತಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. 1918ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ದ ಡ್ರಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಟ್. ಅದು ಎ ಬುಕ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾರ್ ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಯುದ್ಧಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕವನಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಹಾಗೆ 1919ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹರ್ ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಯೂತ್ ರೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಇವರು ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇವರು ಒನ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ನಾಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೆಯೋದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವುದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಸ್ಲೇವ್ ವಿತ್ ಟೂ ಫೇಸಸ್. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಓಕೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕವಿತೆಯನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕವಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮುಂದಿನದಾಗಿ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳೋಣ. Dear children, I shall sing the poem. Are you ready with me? Yes. Don't open your textbook, just listen it carefully. Dear children, the poem Gymnastic Clock by MC Davis. Listen carefully. Little clock is friends with me. It talks as plain can be, and says each morning as it rises, now don't forget your exercises. The little clock is friends with me. It talks as plain can be, and says each morning as it rises, now don't forget your exercises. Both hands above your head, you know, then lower them very slowly. So, oh, don't get tired and stop that way. I exercise like this all day. Both hands above your head, you know, then lower them very slowly. So, oh, don't get tired and stop that way. I exercise like this all day. Then I say, pooh, I wouldn't to stop it like you, but I can swing my arm round too. And so the clock then looks at me, and I look back, and I and he, single morning when we rise, just exercise and exercise. And so the clock then looks at me, and I look back, and I and he, single morning when we rise, just exercise and exercise. Thank you. Yes, children, I hope you have enjoyed the poem with music. Practice in your home once or twice and record your voice, submit to your teacher. Dear children, it is time to know new words to you from the poem. Let we go? Please open your textbook. So it is your glossary. First one is clock, a machine for measuring time. Andre gadiyara. Second one, plain, simple or clear. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ, ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ. Third one, forget. Put away from the memory ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮರೆಯುವುದು. Fourth one, exercise, physical routine for training muscles ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ ಅದು. Fifth one, lower, less high, ಕೆಳಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇಳಿಸು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Sixth one, tired, to make weary, to lose patience with ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಯಾಸಗೊಳ್ಳು. Seventh one, face, the front part of the head, ಮುಖ, ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಮುಂದಿನ ಭಾಗ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Eighth one, boost, to talk proudly about yourself, ಜಂಬದಿಂದ ಹೊಗಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಮ್ಮಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Ninth one, arms, the part of the body between the shoulder and the hand, anything jutting out ಅಂದರೆ ತೋಳುಗಳು, ತೋಳಿನ ಆಕಾರದ ವಸ್ತು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನೀವು ಹೊಸ ಪದಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ. Dear students, shall we know about the summary of the poem? Okay. The poem The Gymnastic Clock is written by Mary Caroline Davis. It was a little clock and it was friend with her. It talks to her in a very clear and plain way. Each morning as the poet rises, the clock reminds her not to forget her exercises. The clock makes an example of itself and shows the poet how to exercise. It asks the poet to raise both her hands above her head and then lower them slowly. It cautions her not to get tired and stop exercising. And it boasts that it does such exercise all day The poet feels humiliated and defining herself says to the clock right in its face that she wouldn't boost like the clock, and like it she can also swing her arms around too. So both the clock and the poet look at each other for a long time. Now both the clock and the poet rise up early in the morning and just exercise and exercise. Dear children, this poem emphasizes that man should always be active and industrious like a clock to stay healthy, wise and strong. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಈಗ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಸಾರಾಂಶವನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣವಾ? MC ಡೇವಿಸ್ ರವರು ದ ಜಿಮ್ನಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ಎಂಬ ಪದ್ಯವನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಡಿಯಾರ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾದರೂ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಬಾಂಧವ್ಯವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ವಿವರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗಡಿಯಾರ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮವನ್ನು ಮರೆಯಬೇಡ ಅಂತಂದು ಹೇಳಿ ಕವಿಗೆ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಅದು ತನ್ನ ಉದಾಹರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕವಿಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಗೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಅದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಬಾಗಿಸಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಬಗ್ಗಲು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಕವಿಗೆ ಆಯಾಸವಾಯಿತೆಂದು ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮವನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬಾರದು ಎಂದು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಈ ಗಡಿಯಾರ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ತನ್ನನ್ನೇ ತಾನು ಹೊಗಳಿಕೊಂಡು ತಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ದಿನಪೂರ್ತಿ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಕವಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಡಿಯಾರ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಹೊಗಳೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಕವಿಗೆ ಅವಮಾನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕವಿ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಸಮರ್ಥಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ನಿನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ನಾನೂ ಕೂಡ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ತಿರುಗಿಸಬಲ್ಲೆ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳಿ ಒಬ್ಬರನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಮಯ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಇಬ್ಬರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕವಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಗಡಿಯಾರ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮುಂಜಾನೆ ಬೇಗ ಎದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಈ ಪದ್ಯದಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಯೋದೇನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿದಾಯಕವಾಗಿ ಗಡಿಯಾರದ ತರಹ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವನು ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಂತನಾಗಿ, ಶಕ್ತಿಶಾಲಿಯಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತನಾಗಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ದಿನಾಲೂ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮವನ್ನು ರೂಢಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, Now, dear children, it is time to comprehend how much you learned the poem today. Shall I ask some questions to you? Are you ready? Okay, get ready with your answers. Answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences each. Question number 1. Name the 2 characters in the poem. I know you have got the answer. Yes, the answer is the clock and I. Are they 2 characters in the poem? Here I refers poet. Second question. What does the clock tell the speaker each morning? I hope you are ready with your answer. The answer is the clock reminds the speaker not to forget his daily exercise in the morning. Good. Question number 3. Does the clock stop its exercise anytime? The answer is no, the clock doesn't stop its exercise. Question number 4. What similarity do the speaker and the clock share? I hope you have got the answer. Answer is both the speaker and the clock can swing their arms and they both exercise daily. Dear children, here some extract questions are there. The first one, here the statement is, I exercise like this all day. So this statement has questions. Question A, who is referred to as I? Okay, the answer is, here I is referred to clock. Question B is, what is the exercise? The answer is, the clock raises its hands above and lower it very slowly all the day. It is the exercise. Statement 2 is, pooh, I wouldn't boast of it like you. The question is, who is referred to as you here? The answer is, you is referred to clock. The next question is, what is he boasting about? Here he is clock. The answer for B, he is boasting a continuous exercise of his hands above and below. I think this is the last question for you. Question number C, is there a competition between the one who says this line and the clock? Okay, the answer is yes, the speaker or poet says the above line in the competitive mode. Yes, dear children, till now you have enjoyed the poem and question and answers, so you have to keep it in your notes and submit to your teacher. Okay, shall we move to next one? Yes. Dear children, now it is time to grammar about figures of speech, especially personification. Okay, here is a video regarding personification, and watch it carefully and come back to the class.
Take a look at this tree. When the tree branches hit the window, someone can describe this scene like this. What about when a kite gets stuck in the tree? What about when the wind blows its branches? In each example, the tree acts like a person. This is personification. Personification gives human qualities to non-human things. How would you use personification to describe a falling leaf?
Dear children, I hope you have learned today about personification. And here your home assignment, identify 2 examples for personification in the poem, write it down and submit to your teacher. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.